Patrick Melber, wiwibloggs.com. On the journey of Malta Eurovision, we are interviewing all the contestants of Malta Eurovision, and today we're here with Maxine Pace, who is participating in the second time at the competition, and I have the pleasure to have the second interview already. Thank you so much for inviting me to your beautiful house.
Thank you for
now. How does it feel to be back in Malta Eurovision after last year?
To be honest, I wasn't going to take part this year. I wasn't thinking about taking part. My grandpa passed away in summer, and when we were going to start writing the songs and all that, I wasn't that quite into it. But then when the applications came out, I'm like, why aren't I going to take part? So I tried to submit Bombshell, and we're here.
Here we are. Now, last year you participated as well.
Yes.
Now, you were fan favorite, and then you actually came to the final, placed 5th place.
Yes.
How was the journey last year? How did it feel?
Last year, I've always been a fan of Eurovision. I think I told you this last year, and I had always said when I turned 16 I'd like to submit a song. I wouldn't have expected myself to pass to the final, so might even come 5th. So it was something already that was really a wow thing for me to be in the finals, and then to be in the top 5. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience singing along with those other contestants that have been there for quite a long time and I really admired. It was something a really nice experience.
Oh, that's great that you enjoyed it. Now this year you're perfectly back again. This year you're participating with your song Bombshell. Now, could you talk a bit about your song from this year?
My song Bombshell is written by 4 American composers. They're from a record label in New York called Cobalt Productions. Okay. And it's a song that speaks about that has a positive message that tells you not to give up in life, even though people might bring you down sometimes. You have to be the bombshell that you want and that you want to be, and everyone can be a bombshell at the end of the day. So
that's true. Now, your song, as you said, it was written by American producers and lyricists. Yes. Now, how did you be in contact with them? How did that start?
Jack's House from here in Malta, they contacted me and they had the song along with Cobalt Productions that they thought was a good one for me to take part in Eurovision with, and I really liked it from the first time I heard it. I thought it suited my voice perfectly, so I thought, why not?
Yeah, why not? And then when there was the time, the revealing of the top 16 songs that made it, I think you were number 1. That was
because they said them in alphabetical order, and Bombshell was the one that came first. Actually.
How was your reaction on that?
I couldn't even believe it. I was in front of the TV here, like right here with my friend, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh. I couldn't believe it. Because taking part passing for the finals for the first time was already something big for me, and I wasn't expecting something more this year. I submitted a song just like everyone did, so it was a surprise again.
No, but that's beautiful that you had the chance to come back. Now, there are other 15 acts participating with you. Last year was 20, now this year 16. Yes. How is the team this year? How is the spirit with all the other acts? How is working with them?
We have a lot of programs going on at the moment. Our promotional tour is full packed. I had exams this week and I don't know, I don't even have time to come home sometimes. Interviews, exams, studying, rehearsals. But yes, we have a lot of programs together, so we're always meeting each other, and we're a really good group. Like there are loads of younger ones this year as well, which I think is a really good sign.
It is really good.
And some of them I had already knew before. I had already done some duets with them and all that, so it's not we all knew each other before. All of us, not really all of us, but most of us already knew each other before, so it's something. Here, everyone knows each other and so on.
That's true, especially when you're in the spotlight, you know each other, so that's really good.
We meet at events and all that, so yes.
But at least you know already some people, so it's even better to work with them.
Yes.
Now, last year, your whole performance was really colorful, really vintage style, and everything really on point. Now, how will it look like this year? Will it, because your song is also really like modern and really happy? How will you put that on stage? Will it also be really colorful, or
can you give out too much? But all I can say is that My song still has a real fun feeling to it. So, but I think this year I'm gonna look just a bit more mature. I think. Yes.
Oh, with a year.
I've grown a year, so I think it's not exactly like last year, but the feeling isn't all not there.
Now, your both songs that you participated in Malta Eurovision, they're very kind of similar style, I would say. But would you consider is that your style that you would like to concentrate, or you consider other styles as well?
When I'm singing as a solo artist apart from Eurovision, I like experimenting with different styles, but I think I feel more comfortable when it comes to Eurovision to sing something like this. So, and if there's something new I'd want to try out, I'd do it. I like taking risks, but this is what I love hearing during the day. Like, I like hearing girl bands and Megan Trainor and Little Mix and Zara Larsson and all that. So that's what I like hearing, that's what I like performing. So yes.
Is there any style that you would never consider to sing?
I don't know. I like experimenting different styles sometimes, but this is a tricky question.
No pressure.
I think opera maybe.
Well, you could try.
I don't know if it suits me. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, you should definitely try. Now, back in Eurovision 2016, it was all really different and a good quality show in Sweden and everything. Now, this year, it's in Ukraine, and we already have some few songs. I don't know if you know. Most of them are ballads so far, so people predicting it will be a ballad year. Now, how would it be for you to be there and you have a happy song if you win in Malta? What do you think would be the advantage of your song?
If the rest are ballads, I think it would be quite an advantage. But I think my song has a different vibe to it. Like, even all the songs that are in the national finals of Malta this year have a different style,
exactly.
I think. So I think having a different style next to all the others would stand out to a certain point. I've been to Kiev.
Oh, really?
Yes, when Gaia went to Kiev, I was her spokesperson. I said the votes, and we were actually there during the Junior Eurovision.
How cool is that?
Vibe. Yes, I spent a whole week with her, in fact.
Oh wow! Back then to Ukraine.
Yes, so maybe Ukraine is the place.
Now, as you already mentioned, there are a lot of young acts for the first time. Mirjana, Shauna, and go on. Exactly. But there are also the Eurovision veterans. There's Kevin Borchers, Claudia Fanel, and also Brooke, although she is the second time there, but still. How do you think, what would, as there's 100% televoting, as we said before, how do you think that will have the result? Because there are a lot of veterans, but there are also a lot of young ones.
To be honest, first of all, it's an honor to be singing with such singers, competing with such singers. When I was younger, I was still around 7, 8. I used to watch them on TV and admire them for doing what they're doing on Eurovision, and I wanted to be there one day. And now that I'm there with them, it's something quite yes. So I think this year, since it's all televoting, I think it's a good sign, because people can choose for themselves at the same time. But I don't think it's a disadvantage for the ones that just started, because some singers start by going abroad and seeing what there is there and then coming back to Eurovision. But I think Eurovision is a good base to start, and it's a good thing for your portfolio. So when I eventually want to continue with my career abroad, even after Eurovision, so
it's always good to have that in your portfolio. It's true.
It's amazing.
Now, of course, we have to end this very soon, because you're a busy woman and you have a lot of rehearsals and meetings. Last question though for you. We know you in the spotlight on Malta Eurovision and glamorous and fun. How are you when you're at home, when you're with your friends and family?
when I'm at home, if I have some free time, I love putting on a hoodie or PJs and watching series and staying on the sofa. It's so comfy.
It is.
Something like that, yes. And I love watching movies when I have some time because it relaxes me.
It's true. It's any favorite movies?
Favorite movies? The Fault in Our Stars, Me Before You. I don't know. I like watching cartoon movies.
Oh, that's
like
fun.
Disney movies and Frozen and all that.
Oh, that's good. Now, last question. Oh, well, the other one was last, but still. Any message for your fans and the readers of wiwibloggs.com?
I would like to thank you and wiwibloggs, first of all, for this opportunity to have this interview with you for the second time.
Yes.
I hope you all like my song Bombshell. I'll see you on the 18th of February then.
Of course, and if you are Maltese and you have the chance to vote in the Malta Eurovision on the 18th of February and you think Maxine is the best choice for the Eurovision in Kiev, then vote for her and also show her your love on her social media. Give her a thumbs up on Facebook and thanks
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.